So we're starting to see what the format's looking like in this RCQ season now that Tarkir Dragonstorm has been out, available to play for everybody. The MTGO people have their cards available to them, so we're starting to see things pan themselves out in this format. And the one thing we all thought was going to happen was, in fact, Boros Energy was going to be one of the most represented decks in the format. And that alone was going to bring some results, some interesting pieces that have come into this list. Voice of Victory, we start to see that card occasionally, as a 1 to 2 of. A nice piece to be able to free up your turns to really combo off, so that way they can't interact on your turn. Of course, Ugin is starting to see itself be played in all of the versions of Eldrazi outside of the Brood Scale combo lists, which have started to make a return now that the best combo in the format isn't as clear as it was now that Temur Breach is gone. But right now, the best combo decks in the format are definitely Belcher as well as Amulet Titan, both putting up impressive results by those who know how to play the decks. But the standout deck from this RCQ season so far has to be these prowess lists, specifically with Kori Steelcutter, is showing to really just be something that's difficult to interact with. Kori Steelcutter itself not actually being an activated ability when it attaches, it is a triggered ability. So making multiple threats is not difficult whatsoever. And also, them gaining haste is rather impressive. Also, trample is one hell of a keyword, and these Izzet versions specifically having access to so many cantrips to be able to find Kori Steelcutter and trigger it make them very difficult to deal with. So if I was going to tier this out, the A tier right now would be 3 decks. We are looking at these prowess lists, specifically Eldrazi Ramp, and of course, the Boros Energy list. If we were to have a B tier, it really is only B tier by name. It's just a notch down, but it's not really that far off of these A tier lists. We have Amulet Titan. I'm also going to put Jeskai Ascendancy here because I think it is very good at taking out these RCQs. I'd also put here Ruby Storm at times, as well as Dimir Murktide, which can come in 3 different forms. Specifically, Frogtide with Oculus. Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't also bring up that Belcher should be in this tier as well, and sometimes it even looks like an A tier deck. And in this C tier, we have Cullis Eldrazi and Eldrazi Tron variants playing Ugin of the Storms, which can possibly move its way up to a B tier list, as well as other decks, including Broodscale combo, as well as Affinity, Domain Zoo, and the real shocker, how far these Orzhov Blink decks have fallen off.